Good evening, y'all. It's Carl. We're here back in the bathroom. Time for another shave. I've got 2 days worth of growth. I'm still on vacation, so it doesn't matter. I just want to shave. Still having the 12 shaves of Christmas, I should say. And still doing Dice Decides December. So what did we roll today? 4 and a 5. So that means Uncle John's Hollyberry and Focus Slim Dynamic. First use on both of these items, so I'm really kind of excited. Luck was with me today. For the brush, good old Vanderhagen Deluxe Boar knot. I've been soaking in some water. I've got a pinch of the soap in the Crown King Scuttle, ready to be whipped up. And I've got half of a Gillette 7 o'clock Super Stainless in the razor, ready to go. So a little water on my face. I had a shower about 20-30 minutes ago. Did a head shave after that. So if you guys have watched or been watching, you know that I got a couple of pucks of Williams mug from a coworker, and I used it for the first time in a shave the other day. And I put it in this mug. I can't get it out now. So I have decided that I'm just going to use that until it's all gone. And I'm going to see how many head shaves I can get out of it. And maybe a couple face shaves here and there. So that's going to be my head shave action for the next couple of weeks. Or months, depending on how long it takes. But it'll make deciding what to use that much easier. So let's get the lather going. So as you saw, I've got the stainless aluminum Focus Dynamic to match my Focus Slim AL Shavette, and took a little work to get that color. They were all sold out here in the States from every vendor that I could find, so I actually had to order that one from Connaught Shaving in the UK. Great company to do business with. Shipping was super fast. I think it was 10 days. Once the order was processed, it took 10 days to get here, which I was really very surprised. So yeah, I was pretty excited when it came in so quickly, and I quickly added it to the Dice Decides lineup to see if I could get a use out of it. So we're lathering upgrade. This soap, it's got a great scent. It's been smelling my bathroom up just beautifully since I have been soaking the scuttle. It's got a little bit of a kind of a Christmas tree scent. It's got some sweetness that I'm going to imagine is probably the holly berries. I don't really know how to describe it because, once again, I'm not a big scent guy. My nose is, like I said before, 98% full of boogers most of the time. And we just had the first exposure, or the first traces of cedar pollen hit the allergy counts, and I'm really allergic to that stuff. So that means I'll probably be miserable for the next couple of months. But what you gonna do? So I think I may have had a little too much water in this brush. The soap seems a little thin. A little thinner than normal. Anyway, a little airy. But it's a good, Dr. John's makes a good product. Not Dr. John's, Uncle John's. Makes a good soap, so I'm sure I'll be fine. Let me see if I can't work a decent lather out of it. I mean, it's nice and creamy. I mean, we're almost at the peaks. This might take a little work. Hope everybody's doing well. Like I said, I've been off, so it's been pretty uneventful. Went and took my truck for service yesterday. That was always fun. Got out of there pretty quick with just an oil change. So I remember the good old days when you could change oil in your backyard and you never thought twice about it. Now you can't hardly do that. One, because it's not environmentally friendly. Two, if you want to get rid of the oil properly, you're going to end up paying somebody to take it off your hands anyway. Three, I live in an apartment complex, so laying under a car in the apartment complex parking lot, typically not encouraged, I guess is the right word. Alright, so I'm excited about this. I was super stoked when they came out. They came out in the middle of my freeze, so I knew I was going to have to wait for them. Look at this thing. It's a beautiful razor. The blade loads pretty similar to the Chevette. Slide the half a blade in, slide the head over, and it clamps it into place. This one I was pleasantly surprised that it was not full of scratches like the Chevette was. It's got a pivoting head, those of you who don't know. And I noticed on this one it kind of rocks back and forth. If you guys own one of these, let me know if yours does that too, or if that's just an issue with mine. So I think it's funny that companies are kind of making SE razors and stuff that kind of are starting to have some of the features that we found in modern razors, modern cartridge razors, pivoting heads and stuff like that. It seems like we're kind of going through the progression of the shaving technology all over again. You know, I remember, I'm too young to remember DEs being regular use. I vaguely remember my old man using one, but I remember him more with the cartridge or the big disposables. And then the multi blades and all that kind of stuff. And I remember when the first pivoting head cartridge razor came out. I remember the commercials. I was too young to use it, but it was a big deal, you know. It was shave technology, and then, you know, it was pretty nifty. And then they made the, I think it was Schick, made a razor, and I don't remember what the model on it was, but I remember Andre Agassi was the spokesperson, and it was red. It was a 3-blade razor, and it had safety wires across the blades so that you didn't cut yourself. The head pivoted front and back, and then if you pressed on it, it flexed so that it would meet the contours of your face. I don't remember what model it was. That was right around the time that I started shaving, and I remember having one and using it for quite a while until the Mach 3 came out, and then I switched to that. Very nice shave. You know, I've heard a lot of guys say that the razor itself takes some getting used to. It's kind of a weird angle, but the shape of the head kind of puts you in the right angle no matter what. But I have heard some guys say that it took a few shaves to get used to, or they just never really liked it. So far, it's a good shave. It's comfortable. Pretty easy to use. It's comfortable in the hand. It's very light. Head's a little awkward to get under the nose. But it's not bad. Yeah. It's a little weird. I chose the 7 o'clock blade mostly because I had one that was already broken in half. But I typically get good shaves with the 7 o'clock in the DE. I wasn't a big fan of it in the Shavette, so we'll see what the SE does for it. Lather's holding up well. I was kind of worried that it was going to fall apart, but it's doing well. I think I was able to whip it up enough to get some of those small bubbles out. So the scent hasn't faded. It's actually changed just a bit. The sweetness in the scent is kind of fading away into the background, and you're getting more. I'm starting to get more of the tree, the piney kind of tree holly scent. It's nice. It's an interesting progression in the scent. That's pretty cool. So we'll see what the second pass does against the grain, or across the grain, I guess. So you can hear it clanking. So you definitely know that the hinge, the contour feature of the razor is doing what it's supposed to do. Pretty nice. Very interesting. So like I said, I ended up ordering this razor from Connaught Shaving in the UK. Great shipping time. Their prices were very comparable to any of the UK vendors. Or not UK, any of the US vendors, even with the currency transfer or exchange. Connaught had a great deal on shipping. I think I paid from the UK about the same price that I would have paid if I'd ordered this from the Superior Shave in Florida. I think about maybe $1 difference or so. So very reasonable. Great service. I will definitely look into doing business with them again. When I need to order some Wickham's or something. Okay, so that's pass number 2 across the grain. Maybe not the closest shave in that coming up, but that's all right. Very comfortable, no irritation. You can barely feel the blade. Oh, it's great. I think I got just enough lather to finish this and maybe do some pickups. So that worked out too. You know, I used to not watch my videos after I would publish them. And recently I've not rewatched all of them, but some of them. And I've noticed that I sometimes mumble, and sometimes I talk to myself, and it gets really quiet, and you can't hear what I'm saying. So I'm going to try and be more conscious about that. I don't know if that bugs you guys or not, or if you even noticed or care. Probably like, shut up, dude, just shave. But I'll try and be more cognizant of that and enunciate more and speak more clearly. Very interesting. So if you guys, or any of you guys out there watching, own this razor and you use it and you're not a fan of it, tell me why. I can't say I love it. I don't dislike it. It's just different. Maybe that's what it is. It's pretty mild, in my opinion. And the chatter of the hinged head is kind of annoying. But I mean, I'm getting a good shave with it. I'm not having to fight. The shape of the head is a little awkward in some areas. Like this, coming across. It doesn't feel very efficient. It feels like it's hard to keep the blade in contact with the skin because of the shape of the head. I think that's what's weird about it for me. Is any stroke that's not just straight down. I'm finding I'm having trouble keeping the angle so that the blade remains in contact. But overall, it's not a bad shaver. It's very comfortable. It feels like it's close enough. Let me see. Yeah, I think that's good. Could be a little better right there. Let's see. Let's see what we can do. We'll try not to overshave, but I want to see if there's a different technique to kind of get this ditch in my neck here, because you can hear the hear the head moving, but I don't feel that it's making a huge difference. Yeah, that didn't make much of a difference. All right, let me get rinsed off here. All right. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. That is damn fine shave. Almost baby. I think it's baby smooth on the cheeks. Maybe damn fine on the neck. All right, that's been the shave. You know what I forgot to show you guys? Bam, Christmas shirt. Got a new one today. Santa's beard. 12 shaves of Christmas, man. You got to do it. Let's see. Uncle John's Hollyberry. Great soap, great performance, great scent. Very interesting how it changed as the shave went on. Focus Slim. Dynamic. I like it. It's different. It may take a few more shaves to kind of figure it out, but my first impression, besides the fact that it's a beautiful razor and a very precision piece of equipment, very comfortable in the hand, and it gave a really nice shave. May take some getting used to. I'm not going to say I love it, but I'm not going to say I hate it either. It may work its way into my regular rotation, but then again, I've got so much stuff, you just never know. All right, that's all I got for tonight, y'all. Thank you so much for stopping in and spending a little bit of time with me, watching me shave, watching me ramble. I hope you have a good rest of the week. It's Thursday. Weekend's right around the corner. I hope you have good shaves, and most importantly, I hope you get to spend some time with your friends and family. Have a great night. God bless.